Hi, this is Bob Rakes with highlights of issue 112 of the 8K Association Monitor newsletter. Of course, as usual, January is punctuated by CES, and at the show there are a number of announcements that caught our attention at the 8K Association. First, HDMI licensing announced version 2.2 of HDMI, which doubles the bandwidth of version 2.1b and will allow bit rates of up to 96 gigabits per second. That enables the transmission of formats up to 240 frames per second in 8K. The specification is not yet fully published, and it'll take some time for chip makers to develop solutions and for device makers to put interfaces into new systems based on those chips. But the depth of the immersion possible with this level of performance should be very compelling indeed. We dug into the details of what the new version can enable in our article. Samsung's TV business was at CES in 2025 to show its latest QN990F range of 8K sets, which use a new 8K AI Upscaling Pro technology. The sets will be available in sizes up to 98-inch and have an enhanced anti-glare coating, a feature that Samsung has been improving in recent years. The existing QN900F range will continue this year as well. Typically, TV set makers announce delivery dates and prices for their new models in the spring, so we'll be looking out for that news. Samsung also showed a prototype 8K set that uses RGB backlights. Some commentators describe this as a new technology, but it's not. It was developed more than 20 years ago and even made it into production. However, performance and cost were among the challenges that had to be solved, and in our article we explain some of the technical barriers that had to be overcome to bring this to the market the second time. HDMI is not the only organisation looking at 8K transmission technology, and we reported on a very high frequency wireless transmission system with 84 gigabits per second of throughput that has been developed in Japan. We had a look at the paper detailing the technology and to see how it was used for the capture of 8K for live sports events in Japan with production quality. Sports content capture continues to see a lot of interest in 8K for a number of reasons, and we've linked to an interesting roundtable event that looked at the use of different video formats, including 8K, in sports. RGBLink is a developer of professional AV infrastructure devices, and the firm has what it believes to be a unique 8K scaler for LED and other video walls. The scaler can accept 8K from two separate inputs for formatting to single 8K displays or other large and arbitrarily sized display surfaces. We interviewed the firm to find out more about the scaler. One of the challenges in making 8K OLED TVs has been the need to accurately pattern the OLED emitter materials on the large production substrates that are needed for cost competitiveness. Many alternatives to traditional metal mask techniques have been proposed and tried, but the latest alternative, the use of photolithography, has now been backed by one of the biggest equipment makers, so it could be a real alternative. It's not the only challenge to be overcome to make 8K OLEDs more affordable, but it is a significant one. We have a look at the technology and its benefits on the website. This is Bob Rakes with highlights of issue 112 of the 8K Association Monitor newsletter.